Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode. This is Season 1, Episode 12, titled Bad Eggs. Interesting to see. Last episode was Ted. Turned out he was a robot. I wasn't a fan of that. Not the direction they ultimately ended up going. It started off reasonably good, but ultimately the direction they chose to go, wasn't the best. So, yeah, I don't think there's much more to be said. The full uncut and edited reaction is available on Patreon, listed in the description below, as well as my social media accounts, Twitter and Facebook. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
Come on, Mom, please.
I'm sorry, honey.
Don't you understand how important this is?
It's an outfit that you may never buy.
I look good in it.
You looked like a streetwalker.
I've been a streetwalker. That's probably not going to be the winning argument, is it?
You're just too young to wear that.
Yeah.
Well, you're a rough one, ain't you? I like that.
I'm not American, but he's supposed to be Texan, right?
Loud, Gorge. Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure's mine.
This ain't over.
Way he runs
Sure.
away.
They say they'll call. Oh, bliss. Mall food.
Buffy?
You know what? This would work a lot better for me if you didn't talk.
Well, it'd work a lot better for me with the lights off.
Are you saying that you can't look at me when we do whatever it is we do?
No, it's not that I can. It's just more, I don't
I wonder how Willow
That's
will
great.
react.
That's just dandy. We're repulsed by each other. We hide from our
Well,
friends.
I should hope so. Please.
All in all, this is not...
How about pregnancy? That would be a major one, right?
Thank you, Ms. Rosenberg. Among teens, unwanted pregnancy is the #1 negative consequence of sexual activity. So, as discussed last week, I present you with your offspring. You will split into parenting teams. You and your partner will share equally in the daily task of raising your egg. Now, please choose a partner and come pick up your children.
You want to have a baby?
Hey! I know we just met, but isn't that Xander Jr. you're holding?
In 1886.
Friendly little demons.
That was before they became vampires. But the good news is that they're not amongst the great thinkers of our time. I doubt if they're up to much. They're probably just drawn here by the Hellmouth energy.
Enough said. I propose Buffy slays him. All in favor?
Hi.
I don't think you should underestimate them. I mean, you may need to have some
What's
help.
going on there?
Why do you all have eggs?
Hey, maybe you can have
Being a fantasy TV show makes sense. Two a.m. I'm usually up at 2 a.m. What the? The hell is that? Oh, gross.
Tired, rat.
What? come we...
Oh, God.
At least eat something if you're gonna drink that.
Or possibly thank you.
Figures you three would all be hanging in a dungeon while something major's going on at Sunnydale High.
And what would that be, Cordelia? Barrett Appreciation Day?
Mr. Whitmore didn't show today.
That news is of the past.
He's missing? Presumed dead?
Presumed by whom?
Well, me.
I think we should give him a few hours before we give up on him completely.
Well, I think we should look
I
around
must
at
admit,
who's
Cordelia is better in this
They can wait.
series than
Well,
she
his
was
body
in the
could fall
first
out of
one.
a closet somewhere. So we should check some closets to see if he's in a closet.
You're right. There could be a closet. Let's go. You guys look for more clues. We'll meet back here.
We'll get right on it.
Are they getting weirder? Have you noticed the weirdness of them?
They're weird. Should I have guilt about not looking for Mr. Whitmore?
I'd rather you conserve your strength hunting the Gorches.
I'll be fine back.
Never.
Teenagers usually don't think that far forward.
They
Anyway.
don't care what happens a year from now. 5 years from now.
Angel, when I look into the future, all I see is you. All I want is you.
All I see is her death. I wonder if that's how the series will end. It would certainly make sense if it led to her death at the end of the series. Wouldn't get too close. Oh shit.
It went postal on me. The thing hatched and it sprung this creepy crawly thing and it attacked me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine, but your egg.
Is totally normal. I put it in the fridge.
Oh,
Maybe it's a trap. Something the Gorch brothers planted for you?
maybe.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's two separate
I'm
incidents.
sorry, I shouldn't have woken you. Go back to sleep.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm better. I'm fine.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sorry, Junior, but a man's gotta eat.
So, does that have to be in close proximity?
So, was there any more hatchling activity last night?
No.
My gross out quota for the decade.
Guys,
Do we even know what to look for? I mean, how are we supposed to figure out what this thing is?
Turn it over. Maybe we missed its ID bracelet.
Is that
Well, I guess
on
we know what happened to
Cordelia
Mr.
or
Whitmore.
not?
He saw this and ran away.
Try best case scenario.
it's possible that Mr. Whitmore wasn't harmed. Maybe the offspring simply used him to return to the Mother Bazaar.
Yeah, maybe he... What?
What's a bizarre?
Court? What?
Damn. Well, I'm glad it's heating up a little bit more. The episode felt a bit slow to me at the beginning. At least it's starting to pick up now.
She was supposed to wait for me here.
She hasn't been in. I've been waiting to talk to her myself about history texts.
That is just the last straw.
I'm sure she didn't mean to.
She never means to, but somehow she always manages.
I don't know, but they sure wanted us out of the way.
Why not kill us?
I don't know what it is about this episode. It's So is the teacher just possessed as well? I think he must be. I don't think he's the actual monster. He's just being possessed.
Do we really want to go in there?
We really don't.
Have to anyway.
Careful.
Oh shit. Oh, gross. I always find that too easy, and it... Oh, gross. That is disgusting.
All right. It's over.
Yeah. That's probably what I'd say as well. I'd certainly want to take a long shower after having that stuff all over me.
It was a gas leak, everyone. But just get some air and good night's rest. You know, you'll be fine.
Well, I was on
Oh, she's gonna be in so much
I
trouble.
made it pretty clear that you weren't to leave the library till I came.
The other side of that is there was a gas
I'm
leak
not
and
really interested in the other side right now. Young lady, you have to learn some responsibility, okay? Once and for all.
I'm grounded.
You're already grounded.
Oh, yeah.
Until further notice, you are confined to your room. You will not leave your room at any time except to go to school or the bathroom. Am I making myself clear?
Jeez.
You're clear. I won't leave my room.
You're damn right you won't.
She needs to tell the mother the truth, I think. It's the only way it will work. Or she can continue to sneak out of her room.
You sure you're not gonna get in trouble?
Hey, I earned this. Besides, I'm not breaking any rules.
Buffy, are you going to bed?
In a minute.
Okay. I like that, the way they made it seem that she was outside again. And technically she isn't breaking the rules. Okay, so that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 1, Episode 12, Bad Eggs. Not the best episode. I found it dragged on a bit, especially in the first 3 quarters. In the last quarter it sort of picked up a little bit, but it still wasn't the greatest, and really it just reminded me of the Gould in Stargate SG-1. The way they take over the human body. Now, I don't know which was made first. I think Stargate was. I could be mistaken. But certainly I don't know, I was bored across the episode. I was trying to commentate on it, usually more than I usually do, simply because it was the only way I could keep myself engaged in the episode. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to be said about it. Let's break it down anyway. We start off here in a shopping centre. Buffy follows a vampire who's found a victim. Buffy then ends up fighting the vampire, and like usual, the vampire runs away. The mum's pretty upset at Buffy because she didn't, do what she wanted. Then we start off with Cordelia and Xander having a relationship there, which I'm really interested to see how that develops, and I hope they really do develop it a lot more. I think it would really help with the storyline. Here we are in a health class, discussing sex education. Then we have a task that they have to do. They have to look after the egg, like it's their baby. We didn't have that here, at least in my school. We didn't have anything like that, and I don't know, but I haven't gone through it, but it just doesn't seem like it would work, or it would have any effect on responsibility. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just doesn't seem that it's worth it, worth the time. Anyway, then we're in the library. Buffy ends up being a single mother. Then we have them looking up the vampire that attacked them. We have Angel and Buffy together. Looking forward to seeing how that develops. We have the one that had got into a fight at the shopping centre along with his brother. We find out here that the egg has something in it, some sort of life form that seems to attach itself to the human body. Here we have the two brothers sleeping underground. Here we have Buffy a bit just slowed down, like her energy has been drained. Willow's also the same. Obviously, the creature inside the egg was draining their energy. And we have Giles looking for things, more about these vampires. We have Angel and Buffy patrolling. Then we have a gravestone that says "in loving memory," which I have a feeling might be foreshadowing the future, like how they're going to end the series. That's just a guess, but it would make sense. Here we have a security guard. He's captured by the teacher. Buffy finds the egg. It then hatches. She looks for it. The thing on it sort of reminds me of the facehuggers from Alien. Then we have Buffy calling Willow to ask about the egg. Willow says there's nothing wrong, but the egg has hatched and clearly has taken over Willow, as we discover here, with the creature apparently on Willow's back. Then we look at one that from Buffy's room and one that was in the egg of Xander's. Then Willow and Cordelia are basically taken over and attack Xander and Buffy. We then have here Giles and Buffy's mum talking about them. About Buffy, then Giles puts one of those things on Buffy's mother. They put two eggs in there with Xander and Buffy, but Buffy kills them quite easily. Really. I probably would have waited till two had hatched and then put them on them while they were unconscious. We find out what this thing is, that where they're digging for the mother sort of monster. And then Xander, and then we're introduced to the two vampires that come and fight, and they continue to fight while also fighting the possessed humans. Xander ends up knocking out Cordelia. and the brother gets killed, and Buffy kills the mother beast, and everyone basically wakes up from this nightmare. Then we have Buffy really being put in her place by her mum because the mum just doesn't know what she really does. And at the end, we have basically Angel and Buffy again. Okay, so that was my breakdown of Buffy Bad Eggs. I'm going to give it a 6. I don't think it's worth more than that. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to be said. Remember, the full uncut unedited reaction is available on Patreon, listed in the description below. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.